Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. Today inspiration is the above mirrored console table. So I'll be making the above console table. If you're interested, keep on watching. I first started by making the base of the console table. I used the MDF which measures 30 centimeters by 60 centimeters. The sides measures 30 centimeters by 4 centimeters. The other side measures 24 centimeters by 4 centimeters. And also the details, I'll put them in the description box. I also added more screws on the side of the base so as to make sure my base is strong enough to hold the upper part of the console table. I then went ahead to make the middle part of the console table, which was cut into this shape, and the size of the plywood is 50 by 45 centimeters and the thickness is 10.3 centimeters, 10.3 centimeters. Once I was done, I did the same thing as I did for the base. I used my plug to hold the plywood together so as to make it easier to make the pivot holes again. I then went ahead and covered the other side of the middle part of the console table. Once I was done joining the middle part of the console table, I went ahead and drilled down the base on the middle part of the console table. I had already made the markings on where I could place the wood and also the pivot holes where I will put the screws in. Woods that I used for the base and also the top part of this console table measures 4 centimeters thick. So I'll entail all details concerning the measurements that I have used for this console table in my description box. I then took my console table outside and gave it a 1 coat of black spray paint. I painted the back side of the console table and also the lower sides of the console table. I then added some nail buttons at the bottom part of the console table, which will serve as the legs of the console table. This will assist in easier movement of the console table in the house. And then I went ahead to the fun part, guys. This is my favorite part, gluing down the mirrors on top of the console table. I used my silicone glue and also hot glue to glue down the mirror one at a time. I realized using silicone glue alone takes time, so I had to add some small hot glues on the corners of the mirrors so that it can hold the mirror as the silicone dries later. I covered the whole console table with mirrors. Kindly watch keenly and see the parts that I covered with the mirrors. Meanwhile, I would like to thank everyone who have been watching my videos and also those who have subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, kindly remember to subscribe. Click on that notification bell so as to get notified whenever I post a new video. For my fans, those who have been coming back, thank you so much for your love and support. Without you, there's no Roxy. Thank you so much, guys. It will be hard stating down the measurements of all mirrors that I use for this part because I used around 34 pieces of mirrors. It will depend to the size of the console table that you will make. Once you make your base, kindly go, or you can ask for assistance from a mirror guy to take measurements for your console table so that you can get the accurate measurements that you'll use to cover your console table. I went ahead and glued down the mirrors on the top part of the console table, and I always make sure my mirrors are sanded properly before I break them at home because I have a little child around, so I have to make sure my mirrors are safe, and also for anyone who will touch them so that they cannot cut anyone. On the top part of the console table, I made sure I added more silicone glue because this part is whereby I'll place the bigger mirror. I had to make sure the top part of the console table mirror was finely filed, and this is how the filing process goes by. If you can't afford beveling your mirrors, kindly ask your local mirror shop to do the filing for you. It makes the mirror edges smooth and also safe to touch. On the middle part of the console table, I added these mirrors which were cut in a special way. I had to make sure the end of the mirrors are cut in an angle of 45 degrees so that they can join at an angle of 90 on the corners. Once I was done arranging them, I went ahead and glued them one at a time. You have seen my inspiration picture. I'll be adding some decoration on top of my console table using this foam board and also some gold reflective paper I had at home. I'll be cutting the trims in which will be fixed on the edges of the console table. This is how the trims will be arranged, and I'll be using hot glue to hold them on the console table. On the front part, I had to make sure the trims are cut in an angle of 45 degrees so as to match the mirrors how they have been cut on that edge. While gluing, I made sure the corners are well attached so as to leave no space at the corners. This was the toughest part of the project, placing down the trims at that corner. I made sure the edges of the golden strip fits in perfectly at the corners. After I was done gluing down the golden strips, I went ahead and cleaned down my mirror. And finally guys, this is the end look of the mirrored console table that I've just made. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section what you think about this simple and elegant mirrored console table I've just made. One thing I love about this console table I've made, all the materials were locally available and also affordable, so it was easy and inexpensive for me to make. For anyone who is interested in a similar console table, kindly let me know in the comment section if you're based in Kenya. And also if you're interested with the materials, kindly DM me in my Instagram page. I'll put the link in the description box. Hope you love this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up and also share with your friends and families guys. For those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit on that notification bell so as to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you and bye bye.